All right, there's breaking news coming in right now. There are multi-city raids being conducted by the SIA. They're taking place in Srinagar, Baramullah and Shopian as well. Now, what we know is that essentially connected to OGW and terror funding. Now, OGW essentially stands for overground workers. Now, overground workers are essentially people who help out terrorists when it comes to logistical support. That could be providing laptops, it could be providing technical support, monetary support, and more. We will be connecting with our Srinagar bureau chief in a short while to get you more details. But what we had reported earlier is that there were raids going on in Avnira village in Shopian, and now they've expanded to Srinagar, Baramullah, and Shopian, of course, as well. Now, I'm crossing over to our Srinagar bureau chief, Mufti Azla, to get us more details. Mufti, tell us more about the multi-city raids, because now we're learning about how the SIA is expanding their raids.
Absolutely. And some time back we were talking about this, whether they're going to expand it or not. That is precisely what has happened. Perhaps they got some tip-off in Shopian where they were raiding a government employee's residence. And there, I think they've got some information about more such funding cases, and they've now banned these searches to Srinagar and Baramullah also. And one expects, I was speaking to an officer of SIA, and he did say that there would be probably more areas where now they're going to expand these raids. So clearly, this is a case of overground workers network as also terror funding. So I've been talking about SIA really, cracking down on these elements who are really providing whether sanctuary or funds to militants who carry out these assassination attacks on non-migrants, as also Kashmiri Pandit community and other minority communities. We've seen these attacks really taking place mostly in Shopian and Kulgam, because that is precisely where the SI thinks that these modules operate. And at other places also we have seen attacks, but more frequently we've seen it in South Kashmir. So clearly these raids, as we speak, are now taking place in at least 3 places. One expects that it will go to more places because this official was very confident that there is more that meets the eye, and they will really expand them to more areas in Srinagar, in Baramullah, as also Shopian. We talked about Avnira in Shopian, where these raids first took place. Thereupon, they got more information and more places were subsequently raided. We'll still wait for whether there will be arrests in this. So far, this official told us that there are no arrests, but they have recovered some documents, some mobile phones. And what happens is the next process is that they will sift for that information. If they get more clues, then expect more raids. But we have been really speaking about SI's role in really curbing the activities, be it the funding of militants in terror and separatist activities, as also in carrying out these assassination bids. So clearly, SIA on it. They have been really on it since last couple of months, but they've really intensified these raids in South Kashmir, as also in North Kashmir. And Srinagar also is witnessing one of these raids in